Today I'm going to show you a fast and easy way to transform your boring and bland bathroom into this beautiful bathroom. And you can have all this done over a weekend. Here are the materials and tools you will need to do this project. To see a list of the materials and tools we use in this project, you can also visit our blog. We'll put the link in the description. You will first want to locate and mark the location of the studs on the wall you will be installing your accent wall and shelves on. Use a laser level to help you mark a straight line from top to bottom. Now, using a chalk line with a washable chalk, we'll snap a line. This will help us locate the studs as we work our way to the top. I used a 18 gauge DeWalt cordless nailer with 2-inch brad nails to attach the planks to the wall. Make sure you're installing the planks with the tongue side facing up. You'll be nailing through the tongue at a downward angle. This will give you a clean look with no nail holes to fill afterward. If you decide with a shiplap instead, this also applies. Walls are not always perfectly plumb, so you'll need to measure for each piece as you install your project. If you have a little gap on either side of the wood planks, we'll be filling that with caulk in the next step. I taped off my wood accent wall so not to smear any caulk on it, and caulked the perimeter of the project for any gaps and imperfections. Use some warm soapy water and your finger to remove any excess caulk. I have a separate, more detailed video for building floating shelves if you'd like to check that out. I used a 5/8 inch birch plywood to build my floating shelves. Birch has a smooth finish, so when it's painted, you don't see any wood grain through it. Building the shelves yourself does require a table saw. If you don't have one, I would recommend buying pre-made floating shelves from your local hardware store. The shelves consist of 3 separate pieces: the top, bottom, and face piece. The top and bottom pieces I cut out with a 10-inch depth and with a 45-degree miter along one side. The face piece is 3 inches wide with 2 sides mitered. If you want thicker shelves, you can make this face piece wider. Cut your length for the shelves 1/4 inch shorter than measured. The shelves get installed at an angle and you don't want to damage your walls with a tight fit. Add wood glue to both pieces and then use an 18 gauge nail gun to nail it in place. I used 1 1/4 nails for this step. Any longer and you risk the nail coming through the plywood. Space out your nails every 4 inches or so. Make sure to wipe off any glue excess right away with a wet rag. Now, set your shelves to the side to let dry for 24 hours. While the shelves dry, we will install ledger boards for the shelves to slide onto. The ledger boards are what hold the shelves in place. Ledger boards are mounted to the wall and the shelf itself goes over them like a sleeve. Now the shelves are ready for some sanding. I used 220 grit sandpaper to get a smooth finish. I used a cheap paint sprayer from Home Depot to give my shelves a flawless look. You can also achieve this look using a paint roller with a roller designed for doors and cabinets to get that smooth finish. I installed the shelves about 2 hours after my last coat. Depending on how snug your ledger board fit was with your shelves, really there's no need for nails. I caulked the gaps on either side of the shelves with white caulk and that finished the look. Now just add some decorations and extra toilet paper to the shelves and you are good to enjoy your new throne room.